welcome to Real Life Sci-Fi. I'm Wade.
I'm Willie.
And I'm Aaron.
We got donuts from our guests. Let's welcome aboard the SSRLSF, our good friend, man of a million voices.
There you go.
Eric Bauza.
that was a good intro. We were scrambling for like, what does he do?
He just showed up, and we're like,
Yeah.
what do you want to be?
I literally was just walking down the street with my son, and we were about to devour this box of donuts for dinner, and then you guys were like, you want to be on TV?
Yeah.
Great dinner.
On television.
It was great that you were just walking by, because otherwise we were screwed.
And I said,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank God.
I haven't seen you guys in such a long time. How have you been?
I know, it's been too long.
I see Aaron and Savon all the time.
Yeah, like once every quarter.
Once every time someone gets married in the cabin. By the way, I think I may have attracted ants into that cabin. If in case you guys were wondering why you were so itchy the night that I left. That's a conspiracy for the next episode.
What was it? Sugar in your bag?
Someone could have brought an iced tea into the cabin and drank it, but then left the cups there, and the cups were like crawling with ants the next day.
There was ants when we showed up in there.
Oh,
they were
okay,
like going
well.
after the water,
Well, forget. They're going after the water?
which is on the other side of the bed that you slept on.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
that's exactly where I found them,
For
on
all
my
of
face.
you,
and
for all
in
of
the
you
mud.
wondering, we were in the
gosh.
snoring cabin. They put everyone that snored really
Yeah.
loud in the same
There's one
cabin.
right now. Did you hear that?
That's our robot. He's over there in the
I
corner
have like
sleeping.
sleep apnea when I'm awake. That's how bad it is.
That's bad. That's
I have
bad.
awake apnea.
Yeah.
Guys, stop breathing.
I have to stop. I have to stop breathing. That's what my doctor said. I'm like, won't I die? And he's like,
With any luck.
Problem solved.
he said, prescription for death. And then he put a post-it note on my forehead. So why are we here today?
Thanks everyone for tuning in. We've got a Patreon, patreon.com/RealLifeSciFi. You get 2 bonus episodes a week. Twitch.tv/RealLifeSciFi. We do a show on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Tuesday afternoon, Thursday night.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, thanks for watching. And good night, everyone.
Thanks for watching on a Sunday evening.
Sunday.
Eric, you've been here before,
I have been on your show before, but not this.
but not this.
Not this grand. Not with like a whole full-blown intro, a big nippled
This is
Sasquatch,
stage
squatch.
Hey, look at adding a woman to the roster gets you.
Yeah. Hey. Hey.
I feel like I should ask you guys about Asians in the entertainment industry.
Oh, this is what it's about.
I feel like
Asian
I feel
American
like I'm just
Pacific
leading a
Islander
forum.
AAPI
Yeah.
month, which was last month.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was.
You're a month.
Yeah.
You're
But
a month
it's-
late.
You're practically an honorary Asian now. You're late.
I'm late.
It's a stereotypical sign of Filipinos that
Oh,
That we're
they
always-
often show up late.
well, my
I didn't know that.
You're late.
He's late.
Exactly. You win. You're the ultimate.
Willie's usually early.
He is.
But how into the world of paranormal and conspiracy theories are you?
Oh man, since the last time, maybe less, even more.
Oh,
Have I become a skeptic? Have I become a Willie?
yeah. Should we find out?
There's only
Are
one way
you
to
teeing
know.
up?
I mean, geez
the WoW
Louise,
scale?
think about everything that's happened since we saw each other last.
I know, right? The world has changed 3 times.
Nothing's
3
happened.
times.
Nothing has happened.
When's the last time
What?
you were on?
The planet grew a tail.
It was like episode 3,
Hold on, I can look
Have you
this up.
seen the planet?
What?
From
right?
Hold
Oh,
on.
no,
episode
you
3?
were at his house one time.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
this information. I did this
Look it
whole
up.
chart.
Google it. We'll be doing a lot of Googling tonight.
Yeah. Half of the show is us on our phones.
It's
so.
it's got to be. You
I
know,
have a
that's
book.
just,
That's
It's just
usually
like
me on a
hanging out at
book.
dinner with your buds.
that's how you find
Okay,
out
so
about
you
these
were
things.
September 27th, 2014. You talked about crop circles.
And that was he was actually our first guest that we ever lost an episode of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Within before we released anything,
Think-
we recorded an episode with him and it didn't work out.
Think about that.
so
What were
had
we
to do
talking
another
about?
one.
Yeah.
Crop circles?
Were we silenced?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Benny Arthur was hiding under the
Mhm.
couch.
You think Benny Arthur did it?
Anytime I ask my magic 8-ball, who did it?
And
And
if you
then-
shake it,
Benny Arthur is
Benny
one
Arthur.
of the. Oh, that's.
And then
weird.
you came on
suspect
again
number 1.
in January of 2019 to talk about the Denver International Airport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's when my son
I do
was
want
born.
to. I do. Your child is here.
He is, or is he?
Does he? Can he hear any of this?
The
Or
whole
is
thing
he
of it.
just in his own?
How
Is
much-
he deaf?
What can I
Yeah.
say? That's
I
okay.
thought you were gonna say, is he
Do I
dead?
have to censor myself?
Is he
No.
real?
I told him there might be some swearing,
Okay.
and that he could call us out on it. But
might get
otherwise,
worse.
just play
It
your
might
Roblox.
get worse than that.
And he got a Ninja Turtle upon entry of the studio.
It's a great deal.
Do you get those for free?
No, Willie had it in his fanny pack.
Oh.
You know, Willie's just got
Was he trying to
stuff
get
in
you to
his
sign
fanny
it?
pack.
And you were like, oh, here
no,
you
no,
go.
No. I mean, I didn't tell it. Like, by chance, my son wore a Ninja Turtle shirt, and he went, hey, look at this. And he went, "Zzz," and then out came Thrashing Michelangelo. A Ninja Turtle in a jumpsuit
Which voice do you do on that show?
Are
Are you on that show, or is that a different?
Right now, there is no show.
Oh.
But there's a movie coming out August 5th.
Are you in that?
I am in it as Master Splinter.
Awesome.
And that show is kind of like they deal a lot with these multi-dimensional travelers, like in what we're talking about today.
The flavor of the year.
And you've also
Right?
voiced a fanny pack before, so that was.
That's right, belly bag. What was I thinking with that voice? I was like, great.
It's
I'm gonna have to do that for forever now. Yeah, I was like the Lisa Simpson of the show. Everyone hated that. Anytime the fanny pack talked, I'm like,
Yeah, I've
like
been that.
nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
This is my conspiracy theory. Why aren't these three in more cartoons tonight on an all-new Bauza Files?
That's not a conspiracy. None of us have reels.
Okay, well, this is actually what we're gonna do tonight is record demo reels. If you guys are
We'll do that in the more.
budding voice actors, we're gonna scrap the whole sci-fi concept, and this is a demo reel show.
Oh boy.
First, we start with a slate. Would you each say your name in a voice that is not your own, and then you'll get jobs right away.
Wade Randolph.
Damn! Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call.
Oh my god.
It's
look
Walt
at-
Disney.
Here you got a
It's
call.
me, your neighbor.
You're hired. See? Done.
Is that cake? Can I have it?
Why aren't you working more, Wade?
They don't write good stuff, and I turn it all down.
That's
They
it.
don't write
That's
stuff for white men. They don't write stuff for white men.
I want to see the baby.
I didn't say it.
Willie Roberts.
Oh my god. This is amazing. I want to see the baby. That's your full name? I want to see the baby Willie Roberts. I didn't know Willie was your middle name.
I'm just quoting TikToks here.
Ah.
Well, we
Oh.
do something here called the WoW scale.
Okay.
It's a 5-question quiz. This is just to get a barometer on where you are, conspiracy theory wise. If you're more of a 5, you're more of a Willie.
Are you
You
getting all
wanna take
choked
over?
up about it?
If you're
He's
more
You
of
know
a
what you should have had was
zero,
a donut.
you're more of a
I
wave.
was
Should've
get
had
a
a
little,
donut
in
I always get a little sad
There's
when
still
I
a donut here.
talk about the WoW scale.
Okay.
He gets all choked up.
It gets
Are
a
you
little
ready
emotional.
to be weighed on the WoW scale?
Wade?
Wow.
Wade. On the WoW scale. Like Wade.
It's a pun.
I like
Are
that.
you Willie? Are you Willie? And then you gotta put Aaron in somewhere.
Yeah, are you the
Aaron's kind of the middle.
I'm
middle?
the lowercase O of the WoW scale.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, Aaron's here now. That's what it is.
She didn't want it changed, okay?
You did
That's
want to
not true. She did not want to change.
I wanted it to be the EU scale.
So two things will
EWW.
come of this episode. New demo reels for all and a change
Yeah.
of the WoW scale.
Woo.
All right,
If
first
you
question.
or you.
3-parter. Do you believe in aliens? If so, have they visited Earth? If so, have they visited Earth in the last 300 years?
I believe in aliens. I believe that they have visited Earth. I believe they visited in the last 300 hours.
Whoa.
Why did you look at your son when you answered that?
Son, now! Just kidding. And then he goes.
It's the thing.
Kills
It's
everyone.
the thing.
No, he's in Roblox land. He's not hearing any of this.
He's out of body right now.
He's actually watching it on his iPad live.
Oh, I heard
He's such a
you.
fan.
He knows you're talking about him.
He does.
Shh, stop.
Son, do you think aliens are real? Oh yeah.
Oh, he nodded.
Oh yeah.
After
Nodded
some
like
prompting from his father.
he nodded and licked his bottom lip like,
Do you call him?
Oh, yeah.
Do you call him
Yeah.
son, or you try not to dox him?
son, Yeah, we're like a Hanna-Barbera father-son duo. Like, we look like Augie Doggy and Doggy Daddy. We're Bauza and Bauza Jr. No, I go, I'm Bauza. And he goes, and son. Like Captain Caveman. And son.
That's right.
Captain Caveman and son.
Second question.
But yeah, I'm 100% sure that
They're all around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ghosts?
Ooh. Ghosts? Oh, yeah, my son's like... He already answered yes before he asked the question. I looked to my son for these.
It's good.
He went,
Has he seen a ghost?
I don't think he's seen one. I think he senses them. We call farts food ghosts at our house.
I like that.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Did you smell that food ghost? Bull. And he goes, smells like spaghetti and meatballs, Dad.
Son, that's what you had.
And son. That's what you had 3 weeks ago.
Spaghetti and meatballs and sun.
Oof, that really stays with you.
You need to go on a cleanse,
The
Dad.
cleanse. Have you guys been on a cleanse?
No, we talked about him last week.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I had to talk about one the other day during a session. You know, it was for the Dan Harmon hot new show, Crepopolis. We're having a table read on Zoom, and it's always like dead quiet at like 8:30 in the morning, and we're just like trying to think of things to talk about on Zoom with like 30 people.
But you like wait for people to sign on.
Oh yeah, it's just like, and someone started a cleanse the other day, and they're like, everyone's like, oh yeah.
Oh, which one?
So the one that I did when I was working at 6 Point Harness Animation Studios was the 28-day Arise and Shine cleanse. And it was 28 days, so I did it in February, so I didn't have to think about what I was doing. And this thing was like, you had to eat these corn husk milkshakes after every meal. And like psyllium husk corn milkshakes. And it's basically like a sponge. Like
slowly like cleaning up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Metamucil, man.
But this was like heavy duty. I mean, it was
This
like
is the real shit, dude.
I was
It was
thinking
the
Mass
real
Effect when I
shit.
hear Husk.
well, you know, rubber boots were coming out of me, like a Michigan license plate, like I ate like a shark.
One of
Your
those
jaw.
clown hankies
Yeah.
that just keeps
What
coming.
we're dealing with here is a perfect eating machine.
It's Richard Dreyfuss.
Yes, yeah, Daffy Duck with the lisp. That's all it is. It's Richard Dreyfuss. That's basically. I just uncracked another mystery. Okay, next question. So after Ghosts, I feel like I mean. My son's taking a picture of one now. I don't think you're allowed to take pictures on set, son. This is a hot set.
This is the
Seven.
spiciest set.
He can
Someone
do
will get
anything he
so
wants,
mad.
man. If
He's
he
gonna
wants to
get
come
kicked
up
out.
here, and...
He's
The
gonna get
fourth
kicked out.
Jurassic Park movie is being filmed in here next
true.
week, and it's a hot set. See, Sevon's here. You're in trouble.
Oh
Yeah, I feel like they're here. They're real. Sasquatch? Stage Squatch?
Bigfoot.
Oof. I mean, me personally, I haven't had any encounters where I was hoping at that time in Big Bear
You thought,
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was just Abed without his clothes.
Was he cracking rocks together?
Wow.
Do people know the Bigfoot?
Is that what you
sounds?
call cranking
like-
off?
Is that what it
Clack.
is?
It's like big
Is that-
clacking sounds, and then them going like, "Hot."
I thought Ryan Ridley was onto something. I saw him there at this reception, and he went, "I was out here walking at night,
It's a good rhyme.
and I saw these eyes, and they stared at me, and I looked down, and I looked up, and they were gone, and then they were over there." I was like, "Bigfoot?" He's like, "It's probably just a deer. Good night." And then he went to his tent.
Then he went to it.
Or what someone called his stabbing cabin.
Yeah. His stabbing cabin, his fuck tent.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a
No.
child here. I'm so
Way
sorry.
to go. 6-year-old. 6 and up, by the way, is the show's rating is 6 and up.
So no on the.
I'm gonna have to say, of all the things, I'm gonna have to say that's like the least of my worries.
Okay, well, you haven't heard the next two questions.
Oh my god.
Psychics?
Yeah, sure. Well, I heard a
Yeah, you're
Some
getting made fun
opinions
of.
got-
coming
yeah,
from
this is from the
upstairs.
rafters.
Some, like,
Is
hard
someone up there?
opinions.
Yeah.
stage squatch. Psychics? dick. That's what I heard.
Fucking idiot. This guy believes in
This
psychics.
guy does voices for a living for sure.
It's okay. He's an intern. He's not getting paid.
Yeah, intern, I got your donuts. I'm going to throw one up there.
Yeah, the
Oh,
donuts.
I heard a gasp.
The donuts.
He only says two things.
They don't
He
eat.
Take
scoffs
the donuts upstairs.
and he's surprised.
Yeah, he can't leave. He's gonna switch all of the cameras. So
Maybe it's the cats. Those are the noises he's making. He's like,
You've heard a cat go.
like when I'm allergic. Those are my two noises that I make.
Oh.
There would be if cats gasped, you'd hear that all the time.
I hope
Oh,
someone
dude,
loops
if
those
cats
noises over
gasp,
and
that
over
would be the best.
If
That'd
you
be
put if
so
you put
scary.
a gasp over a cat pickle video, that'd be funny, right?
You just throw.
pickle
You
video?
can just throw stuff at it all day.
A
And
cat gasp.
I swear Sorsha did that when I caught her earlier.
she went.
Is that what it would
went,
sound like? Meow, wow. Is that a cat gasp?
Yeah.
Hashtag cat gasp.
All right, last question. You're batting 100. Well,
No.
90. Well, I can't do the math.
Do a recap once we're done.
Ask Siri.
Are you superstitious?
Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh.
Sorry.
God bless you.
There's
Yes.
a third one. I know there's a third one.
Why would I say God bless you if I wasn't superstitious, right?
Oh.
Shit. You just got set up, dude.
God bless you. God bless you watching at home. We'll be back right after this.
We don't have commercials.
The intern left.
I
So
told
there
you.
he went, oh. oh, thank you. We'll save you a donut. What flavor do you like? What flavor do you like? All right, a good glaze. Good glaze.
Well, we'll get once another intern shows up.
Were there supposed to be more today?
Yeah,
Son, get up there.
they got bitten by the COVID bug.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So you are
Should I be
superstitious then?
they're
Or,
not here.
or did you just lean into the bit?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'd probably say I think aren't we all?
Well, funny you should ask.
Aren't we all? If you're watching, I think you're automatically just a little bit. And in the world of superstition, even just a little bit is a lot. A bit.
Listen,
Yeah.
I want to put you at 4. It should probably be 3, but I think you're a 4
Why
On
would
a
you
scale
say
of
3?
1 to Willie?
because he didn't believe in Sasquatch,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a superstitious guy.
Weird.
Yeah.
So that's 2 points down.
Right?
That's why I'm a voice actor.
Well, because he answered yes on all the first 3, I think he's a 4.
Fair enough. 4 you
Oh, I see.
are.
All right.
So you are kind of a Willy.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I'm like one fanny pack away from being a Willie.
It's true. Look at him.
I played
He's
a fanny
almost
pack.
dressed the same.
You know what I mean?
We've been over it.
I'm not wearing one, but if you look at my resume, I voiced one. So that's practically a Willie, yeah.
Was that Uncle Grandpa?
Yeah.
Was it?
Right? Yeah, you were Billy.
Didn't I write on that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that
remember
Uncle
a-
Grandpa right there?
I
That's-
remember a
that looks
fanny
like
pack in that show.
Exactly. That's how memorable my character
Yeah, we
is.
must have not written you a bunch of stuff.
Nope. That's why I'm sitting on this side of the stage.
Yeah, so Willie, you want to hit us with the topic?
Tonight's topic is
Tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi, chemtrails. Water vapor turned into contrails? Or someone's sinister crisscrossing emissions? Weather modification? Population control? Most people talking chemtrails think they're all
Contrails? Contrails?
Is there any proof to these deviant actions? Government, NASA, secret military, Illuminati? Is it all hoaxed? I don't know. Tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi. Dang it. Sorry.
you got it. One and done. That's part of the demo reel, by the way. I'm chopping up all the audio tonight,
Oh, thank God.
and I'm going to
someone's
make
doing
3
it.
little demo reels. And bingo bango. Cha-ching.
Yeah, man. Can't you just
Money.
tell them to hire us and
Yeah.
then they will?
And
They'll
the
go,
first
"They need a
question is,
reel."
do they have a demo? And I go, well, shit.
Do you have 3 hours to watch a podcast?
That's all you need, right? Will you be thoroughly entertained? Yes.
So we're talking chemtrails.
Yeah.
You did you choose this? Are you into
Yeah,
this?
yeah. Well, just recently, because I just feel like it's one of those things that's just like how they've tried to cover UFOs for so many years, and then suddenly it's like, well, yeah, we got a bunch of footage and people saying, yeah, it's true, like on the government side saying, yes, it's true.
Right.
And then suddenly it's like, chemtrails? No, it's cloud seeding.
Yeah, right.
It's
I'm
like
glad you
they're-
said that, brought that up,
it's-
because like for a long time I was like, no, there's nothing.
There's nothing, and then there's something. And then they're like saying that they've been doing it since the 40s?
Yeah, like
The
in-
40s?
Yeah, they have. We've known that.
Oh. Well, tonight's been fun. Good night. Yeah, exactly. But why make it such a,
For
a
the
weird
rain.
secret?
Gotta
For
get
the
that rain for
But
those farmers.
Ultimately, though, like they've got to be. They're not just figuring out better rain. They're even if it's just geoengineering and it's just trying to figure out weather modification. I mean, if that's all it was, it'd
It'd be meteorological
Yeah.
engineering, not geoengineering.
Damn.
I'm just saying, if that's all it was, it would be more out in the open. We know they're doing that stuff, but
Well, it's almost like they only wanted to admit it when they found out it worked. So, is that the whole thing? Is that like that's why I think it's strange.
Well, but are we talking about cloud seeding or are we talking about like mind control? Because a lot of chemtrails.
What's the
I think,
difference?
one is a
Another
cloud.
scoff from the Statler and Waldorf
Yeah,
up there.
he doesn't respect.
You know, the show ain't that bad. Well, it ain't that good either.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I just feel like you're controlling the weather for what? You want to literally make it rain? I called ahead and asked for the thunder sound effect, but didn't happen. Thanks a lot, intern. Make it rain?
That would be, you know, that's
Well, it's
so
supposed to
much
be
work.
making it rain for what? Like
He didn't bring a saw.
well, yeah. For like drought purposes, maybe for farming, sure. For vacation hotspots to make sure it never rains.
I think the issue with that turns into you're stealing water from other places. Like if you're in an area that's not raining, it's not supposed to be raining. So if you see the clouds, which is like putting silver
silver iodide. I don't know.
silver iodide or silver isotopes or something in the air, which attracts moisture, which makes the rain. It's got to pull that moisture from somewhere. So you're gonna pull it from places that actually need. Like, yeah, we need it, but somewhere else had its own water cycle.
So I'm saying it's messing things up, right?
And that's why you would keep it secret. Like, you're like, why would you keep it secret?
Ah.
This is why you keep it secret. That being said, I don't believe in chemtrails.
So what are they doing then?
I believe they're just contrails. I believe I believe that they're seeding clouds, which is like definitely a thing, but I don't think it's the same thing as chemtrails.
So here's the weird thing. I want to get this out there because a lot of people. It's so funny. I've watched so many like just videos over the years of people being like, "It's just water vapor. These are contrails." And I'm like, yeah, that's so.
All
but
right,
they're-
all right.
Well, I'm just.
You don't
like,
have to give the right person a stupid voice.
Rodney
well, but
Dangerfield?
I'm going back.
Hey, I get no respect over here.
I'm going back
It's
and
just
forth.
water
with it
vapor.
because you
It's so
have-
dry in California.
Ooh, not as dry as my ex-wife, if you know what I mean.
Good
My son's
Lord.
here.
If he understands that, you have gone wrong already.
I know.
He's
Like,
playing
hey.
Roblox. He's playing Roblox.
Hey, son, want to watch this great movie called Halloween?
You want to watch Ladybugs?
Ladybug. All I know is I got a lot of balls.
Bulls, man.
I love that movie.
I don't.
We've talked about that movie a lot before.
I
Yeah.
know. we
Well,
She
really
doesn't
have.
like the
Why don't
scene-
you like the idea of an old man dressing a boy up as a girl to play on his soccer team?
Yeah, there it
and
is.
throwing Jack Hay in the
Well,
mix?
she doesn't like the scene where in the dressing room and he's like, "It's too tight. I can't
Yeah.
get it in there."
Yeah. And then the lady just like looks at her daughter like, oh, how did he say
it's
that?
just Rodney Dangerfield.
Plug your ears. Let it happen though.
Go find a cop. Go find a cop. This is an
Those were
era when
different
cops are
times,
okay.
Aaron.
Go find
You
a cop.
know, things were okay back then.
This is before they just started randomly shooting people on the street. Go
I'm
find a
sorry,
cop.
but
Never okay.
I derailed Willie's thought
Mhm.
about.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Well, I
Willie?
was just saying that there are a lot of chemtrail people out there that think every contrail is a chemtrail, and you know they're wrong about that. And there are a lot of people that think that, I mean, I've seen sprayers turn on and off, but the difference with chemtrails now is that contrails exist when it's really humid and there's cold air. They shouldn't exist in warm and dry air.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're kind of everywhere all the time now.
Yeah.
An early harbinger of bad weather front is the appearance of artificial clouds, i.e., the condensation. Sorry, I had one White Claw.
It's condensation.
The condensation trail airplanes make, contrails. If these don't dissolve, that means humidity is on the way, and with it, a low-pressure area. The sky will soon cloud over. So if they don't dissipate, it just means it's... I don't know.
No, I'm not. But like you're calling out things that like I'm like, yeah, that's true too. But it's also like, just.
I mean, and it's also like we watched this Prince interview, on Thursday night. Where in the middle of the interview,
yeah, did you guys know Prince is off of his rocker?
He starts talking about chemtrails, and he's like, I was in my neighborhood when these planes went overhead and they dusted us with something and everyone just started fighting.
Yeah.
And no one could tell me why. Why were they fighting? I don't know. They were just fighting.
Probably because you live in Minnesota.
I don't know.
And I mean, he was found deceased in his own studio by himself.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was silenced.
Because he knew too much.
Interesting.
The clouds got him.
And I just think that if they were going to control us, it would be in the water. It wouldn't be in the
But that is the
sky.
water.
They just put the water up there.
I just think if you're seeding the clouds, you're controlling it a lot less than you would if you were just putting it directly into a water source.
But the difference is this. Because listen, I personally don't believe that there is any mind control stuff going on. But I do believe that they are adding heavy metals to jet fuel, so nobody knows anything about it. You can fly your plane, and there's extra heavy metals that fall from the air that you can test in the soil.
Hmm.
And
Has that been proven? Have there been studies on that?
yeah,
And it's been
of just different areas having heavy metals that shouldn't be there that they also knew were in. They're not supposed to be in jet fuels.
whether it's mind control, weather control, it's some kind of control over us.
You're Canadian, aren't you?
Sorry, what was that?
Hey, what do you guys think? We got our phone number up here. You can call in and
Give us a call.
talk chemtrails to us, with us.
I'll answer you in Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck's voice.
You can choose the voice. Just shout out a voice. He'll answer you in that voice.
Chemtrails, huh?
Can you do Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah. Of all the people, though, why would you pick Pee Wee Herman?
Because it's tough.
Okay. Explain to me why you would think it's tough.
What?
Because it's like squeaky and high?
Am I
What?
supposed to make a joke about how he
No,
cranked off in a
no.
No, he's
My
just,
son's here.
he's just
He
asking
doesn't
why
know.
you think it's
He
tough.
loves Pee Wee.
He's trying to teach you how to do it.
Yeah, I just want to break down the voice.
Well, there's two versions, right? It's this one.
Yeah.
It's good.
And then that one. Just pick. Just depends. You could do
I'm
both.
just delighted. I just want to sit here and have you do voices.
I think you just
all
wanted me to do Pee Wee Herman.
Hey, now do Owen Wilson.
Wow.
It's perfect.
Wow.
It's perfect.
Wow, these chemtrails are.
night. Hey, can I ask you guys,
Wow.
what is skywriting?
It's I'm gonna get a skywriter right. Yes, this is a chemtrail.
Yeah, just
In
have
the
it right,
sky.
chemtrails.
Chemtrail, and then and then the plane crashes. He tried to get it out there, and can't. Oh,
Oh, we had a question from our Discord, actually.
oh yeah.
For you, from MobKing69. Good name.
All right.
Can you
Just send us
please
here.
ask Bauza, how does he feel about caricatures or satires of mental health like this? How has he been reacting to people not being able to understand that it's a damn satire? Oh, from voice acting for The Boys.
Oh. I don't know. I haven't received any kind of questions like that. Has there been a lot of stuff raised because of that
haven't
scene in
watched-
particular?
I haven't watched The Boys.
Because there's a lot. It
but
would be a
apparently,
spoiler,
yes.
right? I don't want to spoil anything. But one of the characters has. But I'm going to. No. But
it's
he has.
been long enough. This comes out in a week. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's coming out right now.
It's live.
This is live.
It's live. Whatever I say can be.
Whoops.
There's a boy's character who hallucinates, and you do a voice of one of his hallucinations.
Is it a hallucination, or is it kind of like his own
Oh,
flashback?
Well, it could be. What's your guys' favorite fucking thing? Topas?
tulpas.
I love tapas. Is that what we're talking about?
Tapas are
I love
good.
share plates. Let me tell you,
Little plates.
little plates. Well, people are mad about it. Is that what he said?
I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about
I
that.
don't know it's a
I
satire.
She
haven't heard
butchered the
anything about
question.
this.
Can you
No, I
redo
didn't.
the
Okay.
No, no, no.
question?
I mean, if
Oh
anyone,
wow!
it's Mob
Eric
King. that
Bauza
did.
did voice acting for The Boys. Could you please ask him, how does he feel about caricatures or satires of mental health like this? How has he been reacting to people not being able to understand that it's a damn satire?
I think people know. I don't. I have
You
again. I
left
haven't
out the
received
boys
any
part.
particular negative or
Right.
kind of like.
I feel like only the people that like it watch it. Meaning,
Kinda.
I mean,
Yeah.
like you
Oh,
can't get
no.
that. You can't get that deep into it and watch
No,
the scene.
all the alt-right hates it.
The Boys?
Yeah,
The
because it got
Boys?
super woke. They didn't understand that it was a satire until this season.
until the Herogasm episode.
Yeah, until one of them. I don't know.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
I love The Boys until season 3. It got real woke, and I switched off. I don't get the satire. I love that talking beaver.
Mr.
though.
President, define satire.
Former president.
Let's talk about chemtrails and contrails. Aren't they the same thing? Probably. I don't know. That my version
think
of
I know.
the,
Yeah,
the president is Ben Schwartz calls it soft Donald.
Soft.
It's the whisper Donald, right? When he doesn't know, and he talks to the little guy on his shoulder, and he says, "Yeah, do it. Just say, go down there, hang Mike Pence, and then there."
But yeah, I mean, you definitely used chemtrails on January 6th.
I use them for my spray tan. I stand behind the jets, and they go.
More coverage.
Yeah.
You know what? Crazy thing. So and when 9/11 happened, and later on in 2004, NASA did this study, and there was this guy who said that because the plane, when they all grounded, like they're basically saying that all these contrails, there's so many jets flying that they're actually are helping the warming because they're trapping heat in. The clouds are trapping heat in.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before, but that was pretty interesting to see that different thing of
It is increasing the warming of our globe.
because some people have said that one idea is and this is kind of stuff I'm kind of making up too, but like if global warming were real, who pays the biggest price? I
I'll
believe in global warming. I'm saying who.
I'll tell you who paid the biggest price. Number 45. With this global warming.
I can't allow you to continue.
Sorry.
No,
Are we
it's
losing
weird.
viewers? I
It
think
just
we are.
makes me so viscerally angry.
Are we losing you because I'm doing that for you? Call us. Tell us. Let us know. I'll
Yeah.
stop doing it. Call now, and I'll stop doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, here's an idea that I'm posing. Tell me what you think about it. What if oil companies were adding stuff to jet fuels without and saying that it's helping performance, but it's actually just trying to block some more of the sun so the temperatures stay down to avoid global warming being real to a lot of people.
Wait, you got that backwards though. The clouds are keeping the heat in, aren't they?
yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but that was that was a study that they did at 9/11 where all the things.
Oh,
were
and
grounded.
now you're saying the opposite.
Now I'm saying because this idea has been out there that they're putting stuff in to block more of the sun.
That's a real Mr. Burns move, and I blame Bezos and I blame Musk. I think they're both doing it. I think they're trying to put up their sun blocker before the other one,
Right? Because this is a crazy thing. If you look at the billionaires that have come about because of climate change, so you make some battery cars.
Oh yeah.
Everyone
Who's gonna
thinks
benefit,
that those are
right?
gonna be better for the future, but then those batteries are actually worse for
The
a
planet.
future.
The planet will
Yeah.
benefit.
The planet.
Like when they catch
Oh
on
yes.
fire and they
The
don't-
original billionaire. The planet Earth.
It's got the most gold.
I'm
The
looking at
planet's
you.
got the most gold.
I'm just saying these things in the sky when the jets fly by and they go, they leave the thing. There's something weird. Something weird, and I don't like it.
But don't you just think that it's condensation
I think that it's just manipulation, is what it is.
of the sky?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you
Nailed
guys-
it. Right on the head.
There was a girl from the United States Air Force, and she was an environmental specialist.
A girl or a woman?
I call every woman a girl, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just like, I haven't grown
She was
up.
a tiny
and I'm
girl.
an idiot. There was a woman, yes. Thank you. Her name is Kristen Megan, and
Sounds like a girl.
Her job
Sounds
was
like
a
to
girl.
basically study
Don't
OSHA
gender
style
her.
things for anything that went on the Air Force base. If it harmed people, like, we need to know what it is. We need to know what everything is and everything. And she started finding these cancer causing agents in the jet fuel, and also she did a lot of these studies testing the ground and finding the same stuff from the jet fuel in the ground. And when she brought it up, they, lucky for her, they threatened her with in written form. So she has the
Oh my gosh.
proof from her
Proof.
superiors that were just like, you can't, because they were this stuff that was illegally coming into the jet fuel. So you're supposed to let everybody know that, hey, this stuff causes cancer. You guys are getting sick as you're working with this stuff. And they basically told her that, like, well, you can't reveal this information, or you'll get fired, and we'll send you to a mental institution. And she
Make
has that,
everyone think you're crazy.
right? She has that in writing, but where it was coming from wasn't labeled either. It was from a company that,
It was from me.
and
This
so
is
Erin
She-
is that's why we did this episode, is because she's trying to take the claim for it finally, so that we all know what it is.
Are the
But
ratings
doesn't
going
everything give you?
Mhm.
Listen. I don't. That's all fine, but everything gives you cancer. I mean, if you suck on a tailpipe, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like,
Did
I
you hear
can't
that,
imagine
folks?
I
If
can't
you
imagine
suck
that-
on a tailpipe, you're gonna die.
I
Give
can't
him
imagine
the
that-
point. Give him the point.
I can't imagine that jet fuel would be healthy.
No.
But there are
Car fuel isn't healthy.
but they
And it
still
tastes awful, by
The
the way.
ingredients still have
It's
to be
true.
approved.
You've been siphoning a bunch of gas.
Right before the show.
Not from the Prius out there, I hope.
My son thought it would be a good idea.
I just, I mean, I don't really believe in chemtrails, but I do understand that the government has done human testing with mind-altering things without being very forward about it, like MK Ultra and stuff like that. So would I put it past the government? No. But do I think they're doing it? No.
But which one like you're saying you don't believe in mind control stuff, and I'm like, I don't think that's what it is either.
It's the weather control for me.
I don't think it's weather control either. I feel like we wouldn't be in a drought.
We do have, they make it rain in Dubai on purpose all the time. Like we do
That's
have,
Dubai.
but we.
That's not.
What are you
we're-
saying?
Are we talking about the United States?
I'm saying that they.
Yeah, I think it's a. I think it's just.
Are you
a
saying
whole,
you
it's a
don't believe in
global
it?
thing. I think it's more than just the U.S. or. I think no matter where it is, right?
But why is making it rain on the same? I feel like that's a different topic than chemtrails. Like cloud seeding
Isn't that the same thing though?
If you want to make that connection,
No,
sure,
but one idea
to
is,
me it's not.
one idea is it's
I-
not
I
necessarily
actually
just
agree
straight
with
up
Wade.
seeding. It's like, can we make this area more dry by adding stuff so that they don't yield crops? It's like, stuff like that. Like, okay, let's just take
Like
cloud seeding
crop
in
dusting?
particular. When you do cloud seeding, you're adding water. One of them, but like water rights in this country are very big, and so like you could add more water to a river and then make more money off of that along the way and have nothing to do with, it's just like,
You could, but as far as I know, don't, because we don't get any rain here, and it's a big problem.
What
No,
about
but
Yeah.
Spain?
you'd do it all upriver. You wouldn't
It's
do it
mainly on the
downriver.
plane.
Apparently, but according to an article, it says that they're in Spain. They're spraying chemicals, and there's that's the sound of the clouds in Spain to keep the clouds away. Actually, which is causing extreme heat storms in the fall called gata fria.
Why are they doing that?
Beautiful language.
I probably for tourist purposes.
Just to make it sunny when you go there?
Yeah. So you wonder if the opposite could be true with seeding clouds than causing extreme heat.
But we know. But here's the thing: we know that we can seed clouds. So why don't we just have more of that too?
'Cause
Yeah, that's my question.
I just think
And that should be all of your questions.
like I said before, I don't think that they're allowed to do that because you're taking water from somewhere else. I know
That's not why they wouldn't be doing it. Money's going to be doing anything that's good for or right for anybody.
it costs a ton of money to see this guy because it's all silver iodide. That's super expensive. And I know as California, even though we're a pretty wealthy state, we don't really have the money for that. We need to put all of whatever money we have into wildfire assistance.
But
and
there are
help.
people that have more money than state governments that I'm just saying
But then the minute you
doesn't need
give
to be
them,
approved by everybody.
the minute that you let them or you let some unregulated person go up and start changing the weather, that's when you have a super villain that's gonna suddenly live in a fully chrome and stone thing in a mountain.
But that does happen.
Elon Musk.
No, I mean
I wouldn't
our
count
town,
him
our
as
town,
a super villain.
in the
Why
70s,
is he called Musk if he's not cloud seeding?
End the show now. End the show now. That
Right.
was a good one. Roll the credits.
Our town seeded in the 70s, and it rained so much that it broke.
Oh,
a dam.
no. We seceded. We are not a part of the United States anymore.
But I don't think there was any government. I mean, whether there was government approval for that or not, they seeded and it rained too much, and I just don't think that they probably got government approval back then. I don't know. Whatever. I mean,
what is the question right now?
Well, let's open up the phone lines. We got a caller. Do we?
No, we don't have a caller.
Oh, I thought
Nobody
you were
likes
gonna do
calling.
a
Nobody
caller.
likes calling
You're not
anymore.
going to do a caller?
Should I just call and pretend? Should I just talk into a can?
Just don't cut to Eric.
I got a question about.
Get off Eric. Get off of him.
Get off of him.
It's still on you.
Someone should make that a animated GIF.
They're just flashing the. It's still on you. It's just flashing the
It's
phone
just
number.
Call now.
What are you doing up there?
Call this number.
Now it's on me. What the fuck?
Say we have a caller.
Oh, we have a caller.
Oh, hey, caller. What's up?
Yeah, I got a question
Yeah.
for Willie.
No, you're
Okay.
not supposed to cut to him.
Everyone knows it's me
You
now.
ruined it. Ruined.
How you doing, son? Good? Thumbs up. Do you believe in...
He's got your credit card on that Roblox.
McQueen.
I know, it's over. I got a call from
He's fishing, I
from
believe.
my Visa. Yeah, we downloaded a new fishing app.
That was when I was a kid. My favorite game was a fishing game.
Can we talk about Sega Dreamcast bass fishing?
oh yeah, best game
yeah.
ever.
Remember that?
Such
I have
a
it.
good game.
Yeah,
Still
it's
work?
so
Does
good.
it still work?
Yeah.
I'm coming over right after this.
It-
Don't you move.
It was the
We'll be
first.
back.
It looks. You see it from the fish's perspective. I feel like that's the first time they've done it. It was a really cool game.
It was. No memories?
I don't know that game.
You could play with the lures and try to entice bass and like, they like what I'm doing.
But then
I played that on
but then you
PlayStation.
are the bass?
You
you're
are
the,
the
you're
bass.
the you're the lure,
Oh, you're the lure.
and you see all the fish swimming around, and you're
Hmm.
trying to catch them and trying to get a big one. You got to do it right.
Do you throw them back or do you kill them?
Throw 'em back.
Okay. Because it would be
Has
morbid.
anyone seen Moonbase? Is this now?
This
It's
is
a
now,
new
yeah.
Yeah, that's
dystopic sci-fi show that kind of fits this idea, including terraforming the moon. Thanks, Robin, you blind. In the chat.
What? How did they terraform the moon? Because, they terraformed an island right?
On the moon?
No.
Just out in the.
And there's an island on the moon. There's an island on the sun.
Maybe.
It's good sun.
Hip.
Island on the sun? What is that?
When you're
Trying to think.
on a holiday.
Weezer?
Oh, got it. I knew
Call
it.
me. It's my ringtone.
I knew it.
Whenever you
Oh
call,
my
though, only.
gosh.
But how would you terraform the moon? Because there's no atmosphere. So that's like not something you could do. You can kind of terraform Mars, right?
Well, Mars doesn't really have an atmosphere either.
Fuck.
It has a. It doesn't
Watch
have
the
a
language,
spinning
Earth
core.
creature. My son's here.
I didn't bring your son. man.
Marvin Jr.
But you brought the F-bombs.
You told him there would be cussing, I thought.
Yeah. He
We
knew.
haven't-
He knew what he was getting
We
into
haven't
when he
talked
was
about
born.
cum at all.
He just wanted to be the guest so bad.
Oh my gosh. So I guess has anyone changed their mind about chemtrails here?
No, my opinion of it has gotten worse. Now I feel even stronger.
If
about
you
it.
think that chemtrails
Worse.
are the same as cloud seeding, then I guess, yeah, I believe in chemtrails, but I don't believe they're the same thing. So,
Well, here's
my
the thing.
definition of chemtrails hasn't changed.
Chemtrails, if you use that word, it is considered a hoax by everyone.
Mhm.
It is it's been debunked. It's fake. It's nothing.
Marvin's shoes are on the
And so that's
Discord.
so referring to it as either
Converse.
geoengineering or is there another word for it? I don't think so. But geoengineering is just specifically weather modification. And if they were studying, I remember seeing all these old. The military has always been messing with adding metals to the air,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy because you I've never known what they're doing with that, and so a lot of people attach that to different technologies like using the HARP machine, the HAARP, which is a billion-watt microwave that they send into the ionosphere and it bounces back. And some people say that adding metals to the air can affect how that works, or also protecting yourself from other countries that have this thing that could be a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
where you could supposedly make earthquakes happen, supposedly like heat up areas. And you see those. So some people think that when you see those hole punch clouds where there's like a giant sphere that is depressed in the clouds, or like, oh, that's the HARP machine working, because there's nothing that would just punch the clouds down like that. And so when it comes to chemtrails, geoengineering, a lot of people think that this has to do with technologies that people don't know anything about. The ionosphere.
But that it's here for our protection,
HARP
and that
machine.
we should just let it, like, rain down on us, metals in the
And
air,
so if
and
there
breathe
was-
it in.
If there was a military aspect of a weapon to affect different enemies with weather, we wouldn't know about that either. That would not have
Oh.
come out.
I don't think they would have.
And so,
told anyone
like,
of
I
this, right?
definitely think that if chemtrails are real in any way, it starts with the military. And most government doesn't know about what they're doing. It's, need to know secrets. You adding things to jet fuel so that people don't know what's going on. You can test things without needing to have any, jurisdiction or
How very convenient for your conspiracy theory.
I'm not trying to push it. I know you're fucking around, but I'm just like that's how it's real. Is you have
I mean, we're done. We're done. There's like shit in your
As-
shampoo.
As the human race, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
yeah.
We're done. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know?
We had a good
Oh,
run.
we're done.
and it's-
We're done.
Yeah, that's all, folks. Is what you're saying? Cloud seeding.
Every,
one, he's melting.
everything
Mars.
gives us cancer.
Those
We're
donuts
done.
don't give me cancer.
Shampoo does.
Sunshine,
Sunshine.
our metalized
lollipops.
air.
I think that the suntan lotion gives you sunscreen gives you skin
sunblock.
cancer. Yeah.
destroy the camera.
So I'm just kind of like, whatever. Go ahead, add some metals. It's out of my control. I don't want to live that long anyway.
Yeah, even if this is all true,
you have a show, man.
even if the
You're a
chemtrail
success.
thing is true,
I don't know about
we
that.
can't do anything about it.
You can
as
sue them for killing
individuals.
you.
As
No
a
one's
ghost.
gonna-
Class action lawsuit.
No
Imagine you
lawyer is
become a
gonna
ghost
take
on
that
your
on.
own show about are ghosts real? Wouldn't that be funny?
So if I do die and you guys still do this show without me, I will fucking haunt the shit out of you.
That's a weird.
On the next episode, we murder Wade.
That's
but
a weird pact
you
for the
know
show
how-
to have.
you
If
know
any of
how-
us die, try to visit.
You
No,
know how?
I'll definitely try and visit.
Well, yeah, you know how Houdini had that deal with his wife.
Yeah.
Like Houdini hated psychics, and he was like, they're not right, like, or mediums, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, so if I ever die, here's what I'm going to do. And he only told his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she would go around to psychics and be like, oh yeah, do you see my husband or whatever?
Yeah.
And like none of them ever did the thing that he said he was going to do.
It was this.
We all know what that means.
So if I ever come back as a ghost and you guys do this show, I'm just trying to think of what I could...
Where you'd stand? Would you stand, like, you remember Three Men and a Baby?
Yeah.
Remember they thought there was a ghost on set?
Yeah.
It was like a
We'll
cardboard
just put
cutout
this guy
of
behind
Steve
the...
Gutenberg?
We'll put...
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
put-
it was-
No, it was...
You
it
gotta
was,
possess
Ted
little
Danson.
Mandy.
Ted Danson. I'll possess the little doll. What if I'm unable to do that?
Then
Can
you
you
gotta
knock
knock over
over-
a cup.
Who's
Can you knock over stage
What did
squash?
you say? Little Callie? Is
Little
that what
Mandy?
you said? Oh, Little Mandy.
Doesn't it look just like Mandy if you look at her on her face?
A little bit. yeah.
it straight on.
It is
God.
exactly our friend Mandy.
All right, people don't know who we're talking about.
Show a picture. We'll do it in post.
Someone look up Mandy Woolwick and put it in the chat. It looks just like this doll. It looks just like this doll.
Leopold.
All right, we're getting down to the wire here.
What do they do on a rainy night in Rio? Where do they go when there ain't no starry sky? Where do they go when they can't go for a walk? Do they stay home and talk? Or do they sit and sigh and cloud seed?
They probably cloud seed in Rio. That's what I'm saying.
Rio doesn't need it.
Yeah, Rio
Exactly.
definitely doesn't need it.
Final thoughts, Willie?
It's funny because the people that are that have anything credible to say about this are totally not credible.
Donut.
you coughing because like you're like
It was the donut.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
donut?
I think
I'm
there's
with you.
something going on, and we can't get to the bottom of it. We just can't. But I think testing jet fuel is the way to find anything about it, and the ground, testing the water.
Next time you see an airplane in the sky stripping one of those clouds, just stick your tongue out like this.
Get
See
a
what
little
happens.
silver isotope.
And you tell me, and then you spit in a cup right away, and you go to a lab.
I keep seeing rainbows in the clouds now that I don't think were there before. Where it looks like there's like when like you have oils.
Oh, yeah. In
Aaron,
water.
final thoughts?
He wasn't finished. I was into that.
My
You know,
my
you eat
final.
Rainbows
you
have
drink
been
a soda?
around, man.
No, I'm saying like
We only have
small.
like a minute 30. We don't have enough time to talk about
We
rainbows.
don't need to end at 0, but go on.
Oh, are you sure about that?
You got a lot of stuff. You got the doll, the mic,
I got a lot
the
of
cup.
stuff. I
It's
got a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't really believe that chemtrails are a thing. I think that cloud seeding is a thing, but I don't think it's the same as chemtrails. I think contrails are different. I think if the government was gonna try and control us or control the weather, it would be directly in liquid water, not in our sky water. Because I don't think that you can monitor that as easy.
I want more weather control. We're dying of thirst out here in the desert of California, and more rain, please.
That's why I brought donuts.
So my mouth is so dry.
So dry.
Final thoughts
You got any plugs? Anything you want to?
from Jerry Springer. What
oh,
are they?
Shit, he did say final
thoughts.
Fuck.
What are they? Contrails, chemtrails, cloud seeding, weather control, mind control. We're not in control anymore. But until then, take care of yourselves. and each other.
Jerry,
Yeah.
didn't you
That was good.
didn't
That
you
was a
get
good one.
busted
Do you
when you
remember
were
Jerry's
mayor by writing a check
Love
to a
Jerry's one.
prostitute?
Someone's getting a call.
Jerry, you wrote a check to a prostitute, and he,
I don't
Any
know
comment?
what you're talking about.
yeah, when you
I'm
were
here to
mayor,
talk
that's why
about
you're famously not mayor anymore.
rainbows that were never there
Uh-huh.
that are suddenly there.
Thanks everyone for listening. Patreon.com/RealLifeSci-Fi. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you. We'll see you next Sunday.
Sci-Fi. Real Life Sci-Fi.